Hi, welcome to this computer system. It's let's do a NeoFetch. It's a machine just installed, just built actually the ISO, and then installed it. It's the one for 2021 January. In this particular video, I'm gonna test out a build of Spectre WM, and then later explain some bits about Spectre WM. So in here somewhere we have our Google Drive that we share only with the beta testers and the core members, obviously. And we go for that, we go for this, and we maximize this, Control F, so right Control F, we do not want to show, we want to switch. Enter, probably gonna ask you another question later on. That's VirtualBox for you, right? So it's an interesting way to test out any operating system, but it's never the real thing. You're splitting your memory in two. You're splitting your memory, the CPU cores, etc., etc. So it's never, ever gonna feel like it's gonna be the real thing. So this is Spectre WM. First up is installing it. Last releases, I've never run gparted, but if you think it's necessary to clean everything up, be my guest, please. That's why it's there. And then we have here the latest version, that's really is the latest version, coming from the GitHub of Calamaris, a free installer for Linux. And I am in the same time checking out some extras. So while we install this, this is a new one that we've added to the list. Those are the same. We have added two in here. Let me look for them. That's the last one, and Hypnotic, so an IPTV, so you can watch TV for free, and a music player. I think we have one more. We'll see. I think in here I've added something as well. Yeah, we've changed this around, and I've added Slimbook battery. So if you need it for a laptop, try it out. It's not supposed to work, I think, for everything. So you look it up. Yay, Slimbook battery. It's actually referring to some kind of laptop, but it seems to work on mine as well. So try it out. It's there if you want it. And that goes for all of these guys. And the rest is all the same. On our flagship, we'll have Telegram and Discord, but everything else you need to really select them if you want them. We do want to be not a bloated system, so choose whatever you like. But what's already on the system, that's a rule of thumb. Anything you see in Calamaris is what you install extra. Which means if you don't find Firefox in here, it means it's already on the system. If you find GIMP in here in Inkscape, it means it's not on the system. So Super Shift D is our D menu. Firefox is there. There's just one browser, one editor to have something to work with, right? So if you skip all of this, you at least have a browser. And then we go for Belgian. Next. Let me remind you maybe that this is a B version, meaning if you don't want Firefox and you want Vivaldi, then you build it yourself. That's the point. We are providing ISOs, but it's not necessary. We should be tougher with you guys and say, no, build it, because that's the point. Build the ISO and put on there what you like. You want Google Chrome or Chromium or Vivaldi or Surfing or Min or Tor browser or. I mean, there's probably around 20 browsers out there. So you choose and you decide whether you want it on your ISO or not. That's the point of this little thing. Control Alt G not working. Control Alt V not working. Control Alt F. Right? It's a tiny window manager. Everything works with keyboard shortcuts. And we're talking about the B version, meaning the B for build your own ISO. Here it is, build your own ISO. You can build this one, and we just did this one. If I can build it, you can build it. So simple as that. So we're going to do another installation. and we definitely need to make some more tutorials about it, because on ArcoLinuxD in phase 2 and 3, right, we talk about Spectre WM, how to install it, but we're a little bit behind with the articles on Spectrum. But for example, Plasma, it seems never to end. It's a very large system indeed, and we have 56 articles here already just about Plasma and about other things as well, because lots of tutorials always think out of the box. Fixing a cursor theme is not just Plasma related, or it's just not, there are some things here that apply to all of our desktops. But when there's a number in front of it, I suppose it really is just on Plasma. Okay, we have to wait, right? So, oops, almost done. So in the meantime, you see these sliders have been much improved, the numbering and all that, thanks to the, well, granting our wishes on the GitHub of Calamares. The slider is much more responsive and shows you what he's doing. He's removing 19 packages, and later on he will be adding packages. Install 1 package, installing 2 packages. Remember the things we selected? Down browser, and he's doing that now, and the other one was Hypnotics, right? Those 2 are now installed and already finished. And then some post-installation stuff, the make init cpio, stuff like that. If you don't know it, just Google it. It's actually quite important. Okay. Read. That's all we can say, read. Right? Don't just ask on Telegram and Discord, but do Arch Linux and a word and read. That's what we do, that's what you should do. Get to know your machine, get to know your nitty-gritty, as they say, the details of your machine. And the more you get it, the more you'll say, I'm gonna stick with Arch Linux / ArcoLinux, because hey, I get it, right? And if by chance there is a new hardware piece that I buy or something like that, drivers, somebody else will have a solution for me. We'll find it somewhere. Now I need to get to my, here it is, get rid of it. Okay, so done. And let's stop the video here. So that's the installation video, and then later on we can talk about Spectre WM.